Hello curious and welcome back. In the light of the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry interview, there have been many statements made, but one of the people who has been keeping to herself is Meghan's mom, who is Doria Ragland. There have been many revelations that have left viewers of the CBS interview pretty stunned, and one of them was that Miss Ragland is friends with Oprah. Even though Prince Harry and his wife said they didn't know the interview questions, many have been questioning that. Does Markle need to be careful with her mother? How does Doria feel about her daughter having been part of the royal family? Is she still in contact with her ex-husband? What can we expect from the very important role that her mother has within all this that is going on, and what secrets could she be hiding? Stay with us until the very end to find out the answers to all these questions, but before we continue, don't forget to turn on the notifications and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. So curious, get comfortable, as in today's episode, we'll be presenting you with some interesting information about Meghan Markle's mother, who was born on September 2nd, 1956 in Cleveland, Ohio. To start spicing up this episode, if you will, Doria Ragland was a yoga instructor in one of the most troubled neighborhoods in Los Angeles, specifically Crenshaw. However, once Meghan became the wife of Prince Harry and therefore the Duchess of Sussex, her days of hardship were obviously a thing of the past, as she has masterfully reinvented her career. Many have compared Markle to Princess Diana, both in her situation with respect to how she handled her life with the royals, even how she addressed the media, and for that, we'll leave you a link to our previous video, but for now, stay with us, as there are many differences between them, starting from the fact that Meghan's mom was supporting her only daughter at all times. Since then, she went from being a yoga instructor to becoming an executive director of Loving Kindness, an organization that has its headquarters in Beverly Hills and which is dedicated to the care of the elderly. This has all happened after the famous Megxit. What is certain is that the life of Meghan's mother has always been close to the causes, as she has a master's degree in social work and has always been caring for others. However, getting this job following her daughter and her husband leaving the royal family is not the only controversy, if you will, that Doria has had around her. Since this professional leap made more than one head turn and look at the irony of the situation, guessing that the person behind it is none other than the Duchess of Sussex, since her lawyer Rick Jenow, who besides fulfilling that role, is also the advisor that Meghan has as part of her trusted staff, it seems that that family has left more than one person perplexed with their ability for business since they left the royal family. But back to Meghan's mother. People close to her define her as an example of struggle in life and a very spiritual person. Before Meghan, who is her only daughter, was born, she was a makeup artist, and in fact, when Doria was 21 years old, she met Markle's father while working on set. He was 33 years old at the time and married with 2 children. Just like Doria, he too was working on the set as a lighting director. As we all know, Meghan's paternal side is the one that has been in the media the most since her marriage to Harry. The media has talked a lot about her stepsister, about whom we have a video, which you can check out by clicking on the link above, but for now, stay with us. Continuing on with the main topic, the couple married in 1979 and had 1 child together, and this goes without saying that it was Meghan, who was born in 1981. Her parents separated when she turned 6 years old, and her mother is the person who has always kept out of situations in which attacked her daughter and her marriage. Plus, she also became a great support and companion for her Meghan. We will speak in parentheses. It seems that Markle forgot that Queen Elizabeth broke the family protocol and sent an extended Christmas invitation for her mother, and we say she broke it because such invitations are only to be held among members of the royal family. That took place back in 2017 when Meghan was still Harry's girlfriend, which the Queen never did for Kate Middleton. According to insiders, she had even supposedly impressed the Queen with her composure and dignity, unlike Markle's father, who has made quite heated statements about both his daughter and the British crown. Since the Sussexes took their very first steps to leave the Windsor family, unquestionably, Doria was very happy. Others had also reported that allegedly she was with her daughter in the palace and they wanted to leave, but the Duchess was forbidden to go out. On this, her mother apparently commented that she was locked up there. Despite these being just reports, many had thought that maybe her mother was the one who influenced Meghan to make that choice and to say goodbye to the royal family. What do you think, curious? Could this have been the case? According to the British newspaper The Express, Miss Ragland was very worried about her and was relieved her daughter is putting her mental health and well-being first. With this, we are going to start talking about the friendship between Oprah and Markle's mother, as several media outlets have said at the time that this friendship originated during the Sussex wedding. Even before the big day, the two women had spent time together at Oprah's house, and apparently they've become rather close since then. We all know that Winfrey is considered a very good journalist, and she is also an actress. So do you think that maybe she knew the situation in which Meghan and Harry were in, and so was able to tailor the interview accordingly to help her be seen differently by the people who deliberately attacked the couple? Within these speculations, there are thousands of conspiracy theories going around these four characters. Some people, who have studied the interview very carefully, have said that they see her being presented in the same way that Wallis Simpson was. If you want to know more about that, you can do so by clicking on the link above. Plus, they had also noticed that they had included touches of the drama that involved Princess Diana within the royal family and its tragic end, making this whole interview a perfect script to inspire a series with its content, and it had a little bit of everything. And if you still haven't seen the summary of what was said in the interview and afterward, then head over to our channel to find out more, but don't leave just yet without knowing the biggest scandal that this interview is allegedly covering up. During the interview and also during other recent appearances, Meghan has been praising her mother, calling her best friend, even reminding others that she was the only member of Meghan's family to attend her wedding to Harry. Doria was even mentioned during her CBS chat with Oprah, where the Duchess praised her for not speaking publicly despite the obsession surrounding their family. In addition, some also stated that her mother has never been heard to say a word, and further stated that she remained silent and dignified for 4 years, as she watched her daughter struggle within the pressures of life at Buckingham Palace. Adding to all these statements, there are even more theories surrounding all this, some that state that Meghan's mother and Oprah worked together to help the couple leave the Windsors, since according to the Daily Mail, Meghan's plan from the very beginning was to eventually leave the UK and build her own empire with Harry. So several of those theories point out to the fact that the supports of her mother and the journalist was that little push they needed. More specific things that are known about Markle's mum is that she ended her divorce in an amicable way with Thomas, so Meghan enjoyed frequent cohabitation with her father, and sometimes they even had dinners together. So she has a nickname for her daughter, which is Flower. But how does her son-in-law see her? For Harry, Doria is just great, and Queen Elizabeth had met her just before the wedding, which once again will remind you marked her as the only member of Meghan's family that attended the royal event. And although it seems that so far there are only good things about her, we have already reached the favourite part of many. We now enter the section where we air out dirty laundry on Miss Ragland, as there are rumours around her that she has criminal records. And all this because Thomas Markle allegedly bought a travel agency business for her. The problem arose with respect to the issue of paying taxes on that business that allegedly landed her in jail. This would explain why, during a period of her life, Meghan was not close with her father, and when she had been sent to live with him because he had better economic conditions and a safer place to live than with her mother. Other theorists say that Doria started a relationship with another man at that time, which was also why there was no place for her daughter there. But once again, we point out that these are just theories and rumours. As you can imagine, there are many who come to Meghan's mom's defense when they point out that she is a certified social worker, so there are strict rules and tests she has to go through to get her job. But others point out that there are even social service workers with major convictions, which include 7-year sentences, that can actually register and work in that profession. So some think that her mother might be hiding more than one thing, especially where her daughter and son-in-law are concerned, and perhaps the smartest thing that she has done was to keep quiet during all the media scrutiny with regards to the Duchess. So curious, what do you think about Markle's mom? Do you think she benefited from the Sussexes? Do you believe the theories that she's responsible for putting that idea of leaving into their heads? Is there a possibility that she and Oprah conspired for Meghan and Harry's benefit? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel so you stay up to date with our latest videos. Until next time.